Hello, Divine Soul. It's Melanie. I hope you're doing well this evening. I have a message for you. It's found today in the book You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. This is a beautiful book of so much knowledge on healing, and if you can, I suggest that you purchase it ASAP if you are on your healing journey. This book is amazing. But this particular video I'm going to talk about comes from pages 6 and 7, and it is about the physical manifestation of 4 different things or feelings that as humans we experience in our lifetime. Okay, the first one is resentment, then criticism, then guilt, and then fear. Okay, so resentment, we know that resentment, if you hold on to resentment long enough, it will actually eat away at you internally, and it will manifest as disease. And the main disease of resentment has been found to be cancer. Okay, it's unfortunate, but energetically, that's the main manifestation of resentment. The second one, criticism. If you consistently exhibit criticism toward yourself and others, it often comes out in the body as arthritis. Okay, and that is the swelling of the joints and immobility. It can become very crippling, especially when it becomes rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, the third one, guilt. So guilt looks for punishment, right? And punishment creates pain. So if you have been holding on to a lifetime of guilt, and it happens as a human, it will manifest into physical pain. So the fourth one is fear. So fear will likely manifest into a physical thing such as baldness, losing your hair, right? Ulcers in the stomach, and even sore feet, which is also a sign of neuropathy. Okay, neuropathy is a nerve issue that can travel down the legs into the feet. The term pins and needles and tingling and burning of the feet. And a lot of that has to do with the sciatic nerve. Okay, so fear, we're going to go over them again. Resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear. Now, these things are not normal, natural, human feelings and conditions that are manifested from PTSD, trauma, childhood traumas, abuse. Okay, so all of these things come together, and it can result in a physical manifestation of disease within your body. So energetically, that is what we're looking at as an intuitive health medium. Now, I'm not a professional by any means, but the term intuitive health medium, it's a term that I'm understanding to be something that I've really been working toward in my own personal experience as a Reiki master practitioner, which I've been doing now for 4 or 5 years, okay? I've been learning, practicing on myself and others. And it all has to do with energy and how energy affects the body. It can positively and negatively, okay? And these feelings that we hold on to and suppress with substances like drugs, alcohol, okay? When you suppress those feelings for a period of time, it will manifest in your body as disease. So that's how substance abuse and alcohol go hand in hand with PTSD, trauma, and then disease. Okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope I explained it good enough to where you can understand. Those were just a few examples of the types of diseases. Okay, there are several diseases out there, but most of them are going to be an autoimmune disease where your body attacks itself. That's what an autoimmune disease is. Some examples: fibromyalgia, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis or arthritis, celiac disease, gluten intolerance. There's, we talked about cancer. There's several others. Okay, you can look it up online, Google autoimmune disease, and then you'll see a list. Okay, the long list of diseases. And it can be anything from even muscle tension, right? And the baldness that we spoke about. If you find yourself losing a lot of hair when you're washing your hair and it just comes out in clumps and you, oh God, I'm under stress. Well, it's not always associated with stress. Yes, stress is usually an outcome of holding on to resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear. Yes, it becomes stress, but the root cause is what we're looking for. You're trying to pinpoint the root cause, which means there needs to be reflection and what we call in the spiritual community shadow work. Okay, look that up, Google it if you're interested in what shadow work is. It is, in a quick summary, going into the depths of your subconscious mind, bringing up the childhood traumas, wounds, and even, traumas that you've experienced in adulthood, and processing those traumas that you may have been suppressing with substances, alcohol, addictions of any sort, okay? That's what we do as humans, all right? We're fallible, we're flawed, we all have these issues, and whatever wounds you have carried over generationally is how you're going to deal with those traumas, okay? And what an intuitive health medium does is pinpoints your physical disabilities and ailments according to your blueprint of who you are and what has occurred to you in your lifetime. I hope this makes sense and I hope it helps. And as always, Love and light.